And then now you've gone and thrown it all away, mama. I've been in my pajamas eating leftover Chinese food and Fig Newtons and, excuse me, watching YouTube videos. I don't know what the deal is. Update, fruit roll-ups are vegan. I got 10 pounds of baby carrots for $10. Got 2 boxes of reduced fat Triscuits. I also got a thing of like classic hummus. One thing I will say is that it's like totally beautiful here, but there is literally trash everywhere. I just want to point this out. Like, how pregnant do I look? Like, extremely pregnant. And this is not me pushing out my stomach. Like, here, I'll suck it in. Isn't it huge? You guys, this is not what I wake up looking like. I wake up really, really skinny. But, or not really, really skinny, but like, not like this, okay? Hi guys, I'm starting my drive home now. I didn't eat breakfast, so I'll probably just eat my carrots right away. I also just wanted to give a few more tips before you're gonna drive or even think about driving anywhere, like on a road trip. Always check those tires. Who knows what could have happened? You could have ran something over and not known. Somebody could have slashed your tires. You never know. So yeah, do that. And then also, oh, if you're alone and you have snacks in the back seat, which I don't recommend, but if you happen to, then keep them on the passenger side of the car instead of right behind you, because it's a lot easier to reach. Oh, dress in layers, but dress in layers that are easy to take off, because although you shouldn't be taking off clothes while you drive, it's like sometimes you just don't really have a choice, or you just get really hot all of a sudden. Also, if you're a girl or a boy with long hair, hair tie for sure, always accessible, because once again you might just get really hot all of a sudden. On a road trip, I will bring peanut butter, like a jar of peanut butter and some jelly, or you know, whatever, something like that, and I will bring bread as well and a knife, and then I'll make a ton of peanut butter sandwiches. That's what me and Zach always do, but this time I left really fast. I didn't think of it. Just saw a sign that said bear crossing the next 15 miles. Are you kidding me? Bears? So the book that I'm listening to, it's actually really funny because it takes place in Minnesota, and she's talked about Burnsville, she's talked about the Mall of America, she's talked about Khan's Mongolian barbecue, she's talked about yeah, like just the Twin Cities, and like, yeah, it's just really weird because it's like, wait a second, she just talked about Burnsville, like, what the heck is this? They're gonna run back to me, they always wanna come, but they never wanna leave my exes. The cold never bothered me anyway. The cold never bothered me anyway. It never bothered me anyway. No bloody cold never bothered me anyway. There's a cop behind me and I hope he doesn't see that I'm filming. Hey now, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Island here, your rolling river. Come inside, pick up your bags off the sidewalk. Don't you hear sincerity in my voice when I talk? I told you this was my fault. Look me in the eyeball. Next time I'm pissed, I'll lay my fist at the drywall. It keeps me warm. Millionaire and his wife. I am out of hummus. Just stopped to get gas, and as a treat, I got myself a mucho mango fruit juice cocktail because it was 99 cents.
Tall, very tall, at least 4 inches taller than me, and I'm not petite. Like stars shining in the dark winter sky. And his mouth was saved from being tender by a cruel twist of the upper lip. He looked mean, and he looked bad. And his body, he was so broad through the shoulders,
I may or may not have just peed into an empty Fig Newton container on a scenic overlook and dumped it out on the ground. I don't know how this happened, but all of a sudden I'm in Kentucky, so yeah, I guess I'm in Kentucky. I got a little bit lost, but we're figuring it out. It's raining like crazy, and there's just like a lot of confusing construction, but okay, gotta go by. Hi guys, so I had to stop because the rain was so bad, like really bad. People were in the ditch. There was a puddle that was like 3 feet deep that made my car stop in the middle of the freeway. Like it was not good. Like, tired, I can do. Darkness, I can do. Rain, I can do, but I can't do all 3 of them together. Good morning. I woke up after the free breakfast because I was just like, is like a bagel really worth it? So I decided to get some more sleep instead. I woke up at 10. I'm out of there by 11. So yeah, I'm just gonna get some hummus. I'm in Kentucky, for God's sake. Or no, Indiana. That's where I am. I'm in Indiana. Dang it, that means gas is expensive here too. Maybe I should just fill up. Like, I'm just legitimately asking, like, actual question. Because I know when I ate meat, I thought of this a lot. But now that I don't, it's like even more magnified. Like, does anybody ever think it's weird that there are rows and rows and rows of dead animals? I'm just getting some hummus and some pretzels. Look at this. Look at this. That's what happens to me when it gets humid or when it starts raining.
Fistful of his hair, fairly grinding his face into me, to a feeling of the water caressing every inch of me.
I highly recommend that book. I just finished it. From what you might have heard, it probably sounds like a porno, but it's not. It is so funny.
And I didn't want to write a song, 'cause I didn't want anyone thinking
watching my videos. Do as I say, not as I do. Do not do that. Do not do that. I repeat, do not do that. Because you never know, unless you know your car really, really well like I do. Do not let it get below a quarter tank, because you never know when you are going to be able to stop next. So don't be stupid like me. Also, a couple things I've forgotten to mention about bags. Number one, although normally they'll have some of these at your hotel, some don't. So I would bring just a plain trash bag, or even like something as small as a Target bag, to put all of your wet or dirty clothes into, because you don't want them like with all of your clean clothes in your suitcase, but you have to pack them away somewhere. Also, keep a little bag or a box, preferably like a box with a bag around it, in your car in the passenger seat if you're alone. But if you're not alone, then obviously like put it like right behind you or whatever, so that it's in reach for all of your garbage, because otherwise your garbage is going to end up on the floor over here, on the floor back there, on the seat next to you. It's going to end up all over. But if you have a designated trash place, then perfect. And then every time you get gas, you can dump it out, or you know, whatever. So yeah, those are 2 bag tips that are important. Another tip, not to bring too many things that require refrigeration, because it just doesn't, it's nonsensical. But if you do have a few things, like I have this hummus that I just bought that do require refrigeration, or like if you want to bring a bunch of cereal and so you have like some soy milk or whatever, that you have to refrigerate, what I recommend doing is taking one of those huge gallons of water, or 2, that you bought for the trip that I told you to do earlier, and to empty them out just slightly, like this much, so that they have some space to expand. Freeze them like 2 days before you leave, put them in a big cooler, and have that be your ice pack. Alright, as I'm about to cross into Minnesota, I thought I would kind of mentally add up all the money that I spent on the trip, and this trip cost me $590. You didn't do anything. But on the last day I had decided to go to the 10-acre garden, the Elizabethan Gardens, that would have been a $10 ticket. And then most of the beaches were free. So had I not had a rough day on the last day in North Carolina, I could have gotten a lot of things done for $10. It says I have like an hour and a half left, but I'm speeding, so it'll probably be a little less. You can travel when you don't have any money. I could have gone to beaches, I could have gone to gardens, I went to a huge historical park, I went to these amazing downtown areas, I went to the mountains, and I just got to spend a few days solo, spending some quality time with myself, and all for $600. So if I can do it, you can do it. And I think later in the year I'm going to go to Mexico. And if you want to know a cheap girl guide to get to Mexico, it'll be like less than $1,000 a person. Let me know if you want me to do that by giving this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, because either way I'm going to do it. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching this journey. I really, 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 really appreciate you. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!